What's up, YouTube? Today we are going to discuss the differences between the Miata and the D21. On the Miata, although these did not actually come from the factory turbocharged, it kind of did. This engine is the same engine that they used in the Mazda 323 and the Mercury Capri, which did come turbocharged. Okay? The compression ratio and the types of pistons and materials that they use and everything like that are already predisposed to be able to handle boost. When they build these motors and stuff like that, they don't necessarily go and completely reinvent the wheel just because they put it in a front-wheel drive application or because this was going to be a naturally aspirated application. They still use the same parts. They're not going to completely go in and redo everything. This, on the other hand, was never, ever meant to have a fucking turbo. It was never intended, never even thought about. The reason why these two are very good platforms for doing a turbo, both of them have iron blocks. Both of them have aluminum heads. The iron block makes them very strong. Since this one has the slight advantage of its sisters and cousins having the boost already, like I said, Mazda already kind of gave it goodies that make it to where it handles the boost fine. This, on the other hand, the D21s have a problem with the pistons. The pistons are like the weak point. The rods are pretty strong, the block is strong, the head bolts are strong. The pistons is really the issue. The pistons is what broke on this one. Now, another big thing that I know of, this was all assembled and manufactured in Japan. This was not. There is two different KA24E motors. You have the 240SX and you have the truck. For the most part, they are basically the same. However, this engine is actually manufactured and assembled in Mexico. And I hear this more from the guys with the trucks and not so much the guys with the cars, but it really seems to depend on whether your shit was built on a Monday or whether the night crew is the one that put it together, because you get a very mixed bag. Some of the shit that comes out of there, it's like bulletproof and good to go, and then sometimes you get the stuff and it's like, what the fuck? It's like our pistons blew apart, the fucking timing chain is falling apart and falling into the motor, and that's just a single cam problem. Like, that's just something Nissan didn't use good stuff on. But essentially this motor is basically still kind of stock, as we use forged rods, we use forged pistons. The pistons are, they're originally 9-to-1 pistons. We used 8.8-to-1. So we actually went down just a tiny bit in the compression ratio so we can run more boost. The rods, we use forged rods, but they're the same exact length as the stock rod. So you didn't get any more stroke or anything like that. We're using the stock crank and the stock cam. So again, basically stock. We just use stronger parts for the pistons and the rotating assembly, you know, going up and down. We also did do head studs and main studs on this. I kind of feel like that was overkill, but it's, again, you know, error on the side of the good, not the, I don't know. This is all bone stock. You know what I'm saying? And they're putting out comparatively almost the same kind of horsepower. It's like, this has definitely got more horsepower than this does. But the fact that I didn't have to go in and totally build this motor, it's kind of where we're at. But if I wanted to go higher than what I am at right now with this, and it's at 220, if I wanted to go over the 250 mark, like that one, I would definitely have to do forged internals. This will handle a good amount of boost, and even then, this will handle a decent amount of boost up to like 8-10 pounds. You'll probably be okay. When you go over that number, though, you are starting to get into a gray area of the pistons might take a shit. Ours blew the fuck apart at like 14 pounds. It was all done. And they didn't really blow the fuck apart, but they broke the fuck apart. They came out like little chunks. Y'all remember the video. All in all, though, these are two very similar builds. Cheap turbo kits. This one's a CX Racing. This one came out of eBay. This one's actually got a few extra nice goodies on it now, like the Turbo Smart actuator, the boost controller, and the Greddy blow-off valve, where, all that's still just whatever came with the CX Racing kit. Both of them are running the Mega Squirts. Really, the main difference, like I said, it seems to be the Mexico-made engine. It just depends. Sometimes you get the one that, built on a Tuesday with the day crew, and it runs like a champ forever. And other times you get the one that was built on a Monday by the night crew, and, well, shit doesn't hold up as good. But we had to do oversized injectors in both of them. We put Mega Squirts in both of them. Trying to think what else is the differences. They're both running 2.5-inch exhaust. Distributorless ignition versus distributor ignition. What else is the difference? Log cast iron manifold and tubular manifold, which I really do like the manifold on that better than I do on this one. It fits better. I have less issues with it. The only thing I didn't care for is that it was set up for a oh god damn it, external blow-off valve or external wastegate. I don't like it. I don't like dumping exhaust gases just out into the atmosphere. That's just not. Let's see, trying to think what else. I mean, that's really the basic gist of it. It's just, this one really gets away with it because its sisters and cousins, came turbocharged from the factory. So it already has stuff ready to go for the factory. This just needs a little extra beefing up. Really just the pistons, and you can go strapping stuff on there. The cast iron block is what gives you all the strength. I think I'm repeating myself over and over again, but at any rate, if y'all got any other questions, you can hit me up, let me know. Hope y'all like it. Like and subscribe. Oh, and we have merch now. Unfortunately, the dude handling the website hasn't given me the fucking address yet. So I don't know. It's something whoop ass slash something slash front slash back slash pimp slash fucking we don't know. As soon as we gotta know, we will let y'all know though, because there's all kinds of cool ass fucking hats, t-shirts, socks, phone cases, fucking you name it, we got it on there. We even have flags, and the flag is hot. Oh, we got the boxers too. The boxers are going to be fucking money, y'all. Look, the boxers on the front have got objects maybe bigger than they appear. Just like on your car mirror, how it says, objects may be closer than they appear. That's what we're playing off of. We're also going to have some of the ones that say D's nuts with a pair of lug nuts down here. And, oh yeah, we also got the ones that have the piss missile on the front up by the ding dong. And they got whoop ass racing right across the back, right across the asshole. So, like, subscribe, fucking do that shit, buy our merch, later.